Hello everybody, Glitch here, aka the original card game for the win. And hey, we're back. It's another Momir match again. And I know I'm going to be showing off some other videos later that are things I kind of was hinting at doing. But this event kind of came up, and it's one of those that I always kind of jump on because of this absurd chaos here that we just absolutely love. Is you get this emblem and it lets you do crazy random creatures. Now, it's not showing the deck because they like to surprise you with some things other than lands once in a while, apparently. But from previous encounters anyhow. But of course, we're just going to jump in and see if any of that happens or if it's indeed nothing but lands except the random creatures that you pop out of nowhere because of this. I'm also curious if there's going to be any boosts again, because there's a few that seem to be pretty much just perfectly exclusive to Momir. I'm kind of thinking they probably won't be. Yep, we got ourselves a not quite yeah, we got that one that's just an extra spell that's not quite a creature, but still factorizing out. So let's see whose luck's stronger here, because as you know, this is flat out uber luck right about now. Okay. Goblin Arsonist, so things might get toasty soon. It's too bad my quests aren't currently filled, because Momir matches tend to go with that. Kind of planning which one to toss it next, because it's gonna be a thing. I definitely want my black one now. They got the Ghost Shintai? Okay. I definitely want to be able to prime up this one now. Let's toss one of these, because I'm kind of feeling putting out the ship first. This is going to be interesting. Of course, if they just keep holding off a little mana to pay for that, Ghost Shintai Boundless Figure is going to go nuts. Because that is an absurdly lucky shot. I mean, the shrines are... The shrine strategy is a thing you can do. Well, that backfired massively for them. Okay. I will go ahead and go full on. Which planes do I not like as much? I like the runestone, so I'm going to toss that one. Now I've got the I'm going to go for the attack. I've got Menace. Gotta be both of them, or neither of them. Yeah, the thing about Menace is 2 or more creatures, not just one. Which way I'm gonna pop that, or should I We'll see. Might just also just do this. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to deal 7 to target creature or planeswalker, blast things around, and figure how that goes. Because I knew I'd have to try that eventually. I just had to take the offensive that way. I could not let that shrine just throw out of control. I had to go for it too far. That's interesting. A big honking elemental there. Okay. So I'm gonna be the first to go all out with 5. I'll toss one of those mountains. Ooh. So we get the big honking dragon then. Okay. Do I go for the knights or counter? I could go for a counter. I have the advantage here, so I can go for it. Okay, that's interesting. They may have a pretty big advantage here right now. Because Grimgrin is ridiculous. That could be a big problem if they choose to go all out. They did not. Okay. I'm gonna make a decision to use Assure on my dragon. Getting a little extra one here. Okay, I guess they realized that I was gonna be able to kind of keep up the pressure a little faster than they were. Okay, let's see what I get this round. Yeah, that's a pretty big one there. I think I got one of them from New Capena. Admittedly, I've already got everything from New Capena now. Except maybe or maybe not some of the alchemy from New Capenna. I'm not sure. I'd have to check. No, I got everything from the main set now. We hear the sounds of a wandering homunculus. Has no idea where he is. Okay, I was doing the ship before, and I think I'm going to go with it. This is pretty good for... since I already got the ship, I'll let the ship go. Oh! Okay. Oh. I will go with tossing the extra island after all. Okay. That comboed in a beautiful way. Warrior, samurai that empowers samurais or warriors. So, okay. Protecting low, so that just kinda happened. That's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get a bonus on that one. That said, might as well just gain a little life. And that's always worthy of a cameo. Hello to me. I don't think they have anything like that there right now. I will pop this little forest here. And keep going, but I guess next turn I get to go for the full 5. Let me just binding out of nowhere, and the other one, I just got, like, a couple. Oh, Savage Smash. Couldn't do anything about that. But I can say, hey, would you like to go absolutely all out 5? Of course. Oh, wow. That popped out of nowhere. Regisaur Alpha. Okay. It's sail it with mini ships. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. This is gonna hurt a lot. Ouch. Hey, just read your map there, everybody. You may or may not ever find your way, but at least you'll be able to try. Okay. I will go All out 6 again. Ooh. Get poofed. Oh, I was just about to poof a token! Oh my gosh! I mean, Air Cult Elemental is so good in this format because it's mostly creature tokens, so when it comes out and it returns something to the hand, well, tokens disappear when they go anywhere other than the battlefield, so it just poofs it. I already got my 2 main wins, but how did I get that twice in a row? What are the odds of that? Cut your losses twice. Twice. That was ridiculous. I mean, at some point I'm probably gonna do a milling deck, even though I'm not as big on that usually, just for doing it. But I mean, that's a bizarre sign. Reet of the Frost. Oh, they chose an interesting one there. I'm gonna be able to do this. So, what's Valentin? You show up here. I usually have you in my vampire deck, just saying. And you show up here. Are you telling me to play some serious vampires at some point again? Because I totally can. It's just bizarre that Valentin, Demon of the Vein, shows up here. Now the interesting thing is, I gotta ponder, because this is technically normally a 2-sided card, and would it even show up here? No, it doesn't. Okay, so it randomly on a 2-sided creature where you get to pick which creature, apparently has this thing where it just randomly chooses like which one. That's a very interesting interaction. Okay. Orochi Merge Keeper. Okay, a little chance that he becomes modified, but could happen. But extra mana source. So, either pump up by a green or pump up by 2 if I somehow get him modified. Of course, this could happen this way if I can get a couple of blue. Because Reet of the Frost. I mean, this guy is capable of some absolute jank hijinks. He is just the craziest chick. Oh dear. Okay. What do I do here? If I go all out, they'll forget that toxic could wipe me. I'll have to think about that. See, this isn't as useful, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. It's a weird decision, I know, but Ancient Lumber Knot kind of doesn't work out as well. Okay, yeah, I figured they'd probably remember that they could just take me out. I mean, not as many players these days are familiar with poison tactics, but it is more of a thing these days because of Phyrexia. So, yeah. Whenever Phyrexia returned, Toxic came in as the new poison dynamic. So, yeah, apparently they're familiar. Because there's no way that they'd let it just trade off that way as long as they do. Reckless Scholar. For variety's sake. I will go all out and use the power of that. So extra blue going that way. I know I could theoretically play Marie, but I'm gonna let that kind of figure stuff out for a moment. Oh, Regal Bloodlord. It has been a while, dude. Now, if I had him become this one, that would be interesting. Timeless Witness in this is an interesting idea, I'll give it that. This is unlikely to work, so I'm going to go all out 6 again. Toss that. I'm glad I tossed that. Okay, so... Obviously we're getting rid of that there. Oh, Regal Bloodlord. How I've missed using you. I really need to go back to one of those decks. Where it's the white and black vampires, rather than just the black vampires. Or black and red vampires, or... They've really changed colors over time. Or at least had bonus ones. The only color I've never seen a vampire that was truly a vampire have is green. Now, a changeling, on the other hand, like Marie, that's another story. Okay, so... I call that a fair trade. Feral Abomination, oh my gosh. Oh, Olivia. Not gonna be many creatures in graveyards, just saying. Then again, they do have one somehow. They discarded him somewhere along the way. Just in case I get additional life options, I'm going to do that. Death Touch. Definitely taking her down first. Oh, they got both poofed. Thank you for clearing the way. However, there's a chance that whatever they come up with could have flying as well. So we'll see. But yes, I chose to have Marie of the Frost become a Regal Bloodlord. If I get anything life-gainy, that would be awesome. They got a wall, basically. No, I'm gonna go absolute out with 7. That's what I can do right now. Is go... I clinked the wall. I clinked the wall trying to clink on that button. Angel of the Dire Hour. Okay. Well... It's been fun, but I just... You just don't have anything with flying right now. And you have a roving keep. Sure, you could probably actually, like, get it to start going, but unless you've got something with flying or reach, they did not get anything with flying or reach. They were so unlucky. And they know it because they're running. I was just curious what I was going to get. This is my last thing. Which is why I didn't declare attack immediately. It's like, going, hey, let's just see what fun creature shows up. But nope, totally denied. The extra card for Nightfall Hermit and Chrome Host Hulk. So, okay, nothing quite like having a Phyrexianized troll. So, fair enough. I forgot that Marie counted. I somehow got a creature spell cast in a Momir match because they decided to include Marie for no apparent reason. But that's fine. I mean, it does make it even more fun when it's just, oh, I have some random legendary creatures to help you out. So, it's been a fun run here with Momir as usual. I went a bit slicker than I would have thought, but at the same time, it just didn't have quite the pizzazz I was hoping for. And I did have some synergy for a while with that Regal Bloodlord. I just didn't get it back after a while, but that's okay. I mean, I got the way cleared off, and I had a few extra bats, so I was feeling good. But Regal Bloodlord, oh gosh, anytime you have it still on the battlefield at the end of your turn after you've gained life, that turn you get an extra bat. So, yes, batty bats are definitely around with Regal Bloodlord, so that comes in handy. I can certainly say a good portion of it was that when I was just gearing up just in case I got another lifelink creature or something, but it didn't happen, but it was still worth a shot. I mean, I had dragons show up, I had Marit, I had other things. It became mysteriously, oddly, very vampire towards the end. But, I mean, that's Momir. It goes crazy, so... And as usual, this is a great event for people who are just starting out on Arena, because you don't have to worry about building a deck, you just go in. It's just this format just shows up whenever it does. Like, it's not something that's, like, constantly there. Now, there is something I was wanting to show off in the events recently. It's another thing that's kind of celebrating starting players. I think it's still active. I mean, you can always redo the color challenge and, like, the tutorial, but there's something else new around here. Let me see if, oh, they're doing quick draft of that again. Nice. Traditional draft, no. Here's the thing I want to show. I may do this later, because, at some point, because it's an interesting concept, but this is a special thing where you get to duel off with starter decks, and you still get, kind of like when you're doing midweek Magic, you still get a couple of extra cards and a random cosmetic. And I have once got a card sleeve or two from the mystery cosmetic, so it's not all card styles, just saying. Now, this is something that I think it's just like a one-time thing. So it's going to probably always be here from now on, since it's something that kind of stealth added. Like, they didn't really announce this, but it just happened, and I found it while looking through events one day. I think it's going to be something that's just always here, but you only get to really do it to go through like all three of the wins once. So just saying that could be something I might show me doing at some point just to show it off. But this is a good thing for starting players as well, because you've got event decks. Anytime you've got event decks, you don't have to bring anything in, you can just go for it, and you earn stuff along the way, which is, again, great for starting players. So I'll probably do this another time. So this is just me kind of showing, in a way, two things in a row that have to do with helping out starting players. So, just a good jumping in point. Of course, Momir can be kind of jumping all over the place in and of itself, so it adds an extra layer of jumping around. Anyhow, for now, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from y'all later. Bye, everybody, and remember, MTG forever.